Welcome to Sports, everyone. I'm Ricardo Lightborn. The Bahamas Grifter swim team is in Jamaica for the championship, which will start on Friday. The opening ceremonies at the Kingston Swim Center. The swimmers will be in the pool on Saturday. The Bahamas is the defending champion. The Grifter Track and Field Championship also will start on Friday. The opening ceremonies at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. But tonight, they've got the Grifter Banquet at the Malaya Resort in honor of the late Bernard Nottage, one of the founding members of the games. And in attendance will be IWA President Lord Sebastian Coe. The competition is going to start on Saturday. Jamaica's the defending champion, and the Bahamas placed third last year with 31 medals and hoping to do better this year. The Royal Bahamas Police Force continuing their Police Month activities, and recently they held their local basketball tournament in honor of a very special officer. Let's go to Kim Mullings for the details.
This year's Royal Bahamas Police Force Month Grand Bahama District Basketball Tournament was held in honor of retired Superintendent Wendell DeVoe. During the opening ceremony, he was presented with a plaque from the force. Chief Superintendent Wendell Smith says it is only fitting to honor DeVoe.
He's not only been a staple in this community in law enforcement, certainly in track and field, in softball, and indeed basketball. So we are indeed privileged and honored to bring him here tonight just to give him a token, tell him how much we appreciate him. We've chosen this year to honor him in basketball.
DeVoe was a part of the crew of officers back in the 80s who began the team-building concept of officers through sports and other events to bring about police unification. He left some advice with the young officers on the force.
Play hard, give it your all, win with grace, lose with dignity, and of course, build relationships. I am proud of my organization, which has given life to me. I've traveled the world because of it, and I've made many friends.
Officer in charge for Grand Bahama District and Northern Bahamas, Assistant Commissioner of Police Samuel Butler says, though DeVoe is at the peak of his retirement, he worked hard and is given of himself. Honoring him this year was the right thing to do.
A very distinguished law enforcement officer who spent many years here in Grand Bahama. In addition to his ability to play various sports, he was certainly an avid basketball player, and the committee thought it really fitting to honor him for all that he has done for basketball, particularly with police officers. He's been a motivator, and certainly he's also been a player.
Following the opening ceremony, Butler and DeVoe declared the tournament open by heading to the free throw line. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Whole Sports.
The Western Division won the title. Now, the Grand Bahama Basketball Association Championship started last night. Coca-Cola reached out Saints over Old Bahama Bay 59-55 in Game 1 of the Division 2 series. Devon Sade had a pretty good game, folks, 10 points, and Devontae Adderley with 18 in losing cause. In Game 1 of the Division 1 series, BDC Ringers defeated the fast-track Gym Rats 72-63. Jay Philippe, 23 points in this one. And also you had Leon Cooper Jr. adding some 20 points. The Gym Rats, Christopher Turnquist with 21 points, and Franklin Pidillon with 12 points as well. Now, the Grand Key Big Daddy Memorial Fishing Tournament homecoming events as all systems go. The captain's meeting will be held on Friday with the opening ceremonies at the Grand Key All-Age School, and there's lots of activities for the family as well. Now, the fishing tournament is set for Saturday. Lines in the water at 8 a.m. and out at 4 p.m., and they have the weigh-in set for 5. The categories: barracuda, yellowtail, snapper, as well as you've got mutton snapper, you've got the jack, mackerel, and grouper. Winner will take all if you can catch all of them, and on the line will be bragging rights. So don't forget, also on Friday in the Bimini is softball. Yes, they got a softball tournament. It's going to be fun. A great weekend ahead. I'm Ricardo Lightborn. That's a look at your sports.